Before watching the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel and enable bell notification to never miss an update from us.
Hello everyone and welcome to this session. This is Ashima Shukla, your Current Affairs and Banking Awareness faculty on Entri platform. And in this session, we are going to talk about all the major news events that have taken place in the past days. The discussion is going to involve all the major news events, so therefore this session is going to be more of a theory oriented session, whereas for those who want practice questions, you can take up everyday free live quiz. The quiz is available on Entri app, for which the link is going to be provided in the description section below as well as in the pinned comment section below. Starting on the discussion of news events, the first is the World Employment and Social Outlook Trends 2022. Now, this is a report which has been released recently. Now, International Labour Organization is the organization which has released this report. Now, major of the times the question that is asked in exams is primarily associated with the simple fact that who released the report. They'll give you everything about the report and ask you who released it. So, ILO is the organization which released the report. It analyzed the comprehensive labor market projections for 2022 and 2023 and assess how the labor market recovery has unfolded worldwide. In this report, according to ILO, there has been a degrade in the labor market recovery for 2022. Global unemployment level in 2022 is estimated at 207 million compared to 186 million in 2019. Total working hours globally in 2022 is projected to be 2% below the pre-pandemic level, that is equivalent to a loss of 52 million full-time jobs approximately. The global labor force participation rate in 2022 projected to remain at 1.2 percentage points below that of 2019 before the COVID-19 pandemic had begun overall. And in 2022, around 40 million people will no longer be participating in the global labor force, and also there will be no real recovery from this pandemic without a broad-based labor market recovery as per the projections made in the report. Then a few one-liners. The first is Union Cabinet has approved capital infusion of 1500 crores in the Indian Renewable Energy Development Agency or IREDA. This infusion is going to increase the lending capacity of IREDA and therefore it is going to be increased to 12,000 crores to the renewable energy sector. Cabinet has also approved the extension of tenure on National Commission for Safai Karmcharis beyond 31st of March 2022 for another 3 years. Indian Institute of Management in Kozhikode Business Incubator Laboratory for Innovation, Venturing and Entrepreneurship, that is LIVE, has signed an MOU with Indian Bank to financially support the early stage startups. Under the MOU, a startup funding scheme in Springboard has been launched, under which loans up to 50 crore rupees are going to be disbursed to various startups. Startups can use the loan amount to meet their operational expenditure, their capital expenditure, their working capital, fixed assets, and all the other expenses that are included in that. Microsoft Corporation is going to acquire the game-making company Activision Blizzard Incorporation in all-cash transaction for $68.7 billion US dollars. Activision Blizzard is famous as the maker of Candy Crush, Call of Duty, Xbox, and other leading video games. After this acquisition, Microsoft is going to become the third largest in terms of gaming sector, third largest industry in terms of gaming sector. The leading organization in that is Tencent of China, then Sony, and then in third after this comes is Microsoft Incorporation. Navies of India and Japan are conducting a major maritime partnership exercise that is going to be organized in Bay of Bengal to improve the defense collaboration between the two nations, in which from India we have INS Shivalik and INS Kadmat who are taking part in the exercise. European Parliament recently elected Maltese politician Roberta Metsola as the new president. In this, what you also need to remember is that Parliament has a total of 705 members, and this is the only organization of European Union which has directly elected from the European Union. The headquarters of this parliament is in Strasbourg in France. Senior bureaucrat Vikram Dev Dutt has been appointed as the new CMD, Chairman and Managing Director of Air India Limited recently. India is going to host the 20th edition of the Football AFC Women's Asia Cup India 2022 from 20th of January to 6th of February. Tournament is going to be organized in Mumbai, Navi Mumbai, and in Pune. These are three cities where it is going to be organized, and this is the second time that India is going to be the host of this event, which was initially in 1979, the first time we had become host. Approximately 12 teams are supposed to be participating in this event. Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways Nitin Gadkari ji inaugurated the Madhav Bagh or Vaidya Sane Ayurveda Labs Limited Power Map via video conference. Power Map is a medical analytics application developed by Madhav Bagh. It is developed under the leadership of the CEO of Madhav Bagh, Dr. Rohit Sane, and this is going to help doctors with necessary medical intelligence about the patient's health parameters so that the treatment can be in a more effective format. SIDBI or Small Industries Development Bank of India has granted financial assistance support to two small finance banks, namely AU Small Finance Bank and Jana Small Finance Bank. The financial assistance of 650 crore rupees was sanctioned to both the small finance banks, and they are going to be utilized in financing the companies and the microfinance institutions. Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship signed an MOU with IGNOU, Indira Gandhi Open University, to enhance the vocalization and technical training framework. In this regard, MOU of a 10-year-long duration has been signed by both the organizations, where the features are in line with Sustainable Development Goals 4 and the National Education Policy 2020. The e-commerce giant Flipkart has launched a new startup program. Initially, it had successfully launched and executed Flipkart Leap program, and now after successful completion of the first cohort program, Flipkart Leap will be divided into two new programs, Flipkart Leap Ahead or FLA and Flipkart Leap Innovation Network or FLIN. Both programs have been developed to support the startups in the various initial stages and provide a greater opportunity and access to Flipkart. Now they're going to receive an equity investment from Flipkart, which can range from $150,000 to $500,000. Roberta Metsola has been appointed as President of European Union Parliament, already discussed in detail. Vijay Shekhar Sharma ji has been appointed, who is the founder of Paytm, has been appointed as UA Ambassador of Universal Acceptance Steering Group. A coin featuring poet Maya Angelou was released in US Treasury. Therefore, poet Maya Angelou is the first black woman ever to feature on a 25-cent US dollar coin, also called as a quarter. India and Japan held a maritime partnership exercise for which the details we have already discussed. National Institute of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj, that is in Hyderabad, signed an MOU with the National Center for Good Governance, which is in New Delhi. They have partnered to implement good governance by strengthening local institutions and implementing government programs in a more effective format. Reliance Retail Ventures Limited (RRVL) has picked up 54% stake in Adverb Technologies Private Limited, which is basically a robotics startup and is based in Noida in UP. With this, we'll be winding up the session for the day, and I hope this session has been helpful. Don't forget to like the session and share the video. We'll be seeing you in the next session. Till then, have a great day ahead and good luck with your preparations, all of you.